In this interview, I invited the Dr. Chris to discuss the cultural values reflected by the differences in Chinese and Western titles. In China, people emphasize identity and status in their titles. This is in contrast to the common name in the West. How do you understand this cultural difference?
Yeah, okay, well, I think it's generally about trying to establish a relationship between different people. Yeah, perhaps in China and certainly Japan, I think the use of titles can establish a kind of hierarchy, whereas perhaps in the UK, if people are not using like professor or Mr. or Mrs. So, for example, some students call me Professor Chris or Doctor, something like that. And that's okay.
In the Western society, equality is emphasized in titles. So, can differences in titles also reflect the differences in values in a society?
A difference really between them, but perhaps we just don't express it as much, but in titles, because we don't have the same honorifics. Titles kind of reflect values in society, but I think it's not everything, that we also do, society is hierarchical, and I think the differences are kind of more reflected and more developed by the register that we use, like the level of formality that we adopt.